Warning: the following podcast contains violent scenes that may be unsettling to some listeners. Listener discretion is advised. In 1942, in the cold desert of a small border town in Texas, a group of kind are kidnapped and mass embraced by members of the fanatical sect, the Sabbat. Out of this group, only a handful survived, and through rituals and mentorship they became the pack known as the Pale Riders. Representing the Sword of Cain, they are wielded by a mentor to cut deep wounds within the heartland of Mexico to the enemies of the Sabbat. Juarez on Fire is a Vampire the Masquerade Sabbat chronicle that follows the Pale Riders pack that consists of Mitch, a Lazambra played by Adam, Coyote, a Ravenous anti-tribute played by Alex, Eldrick, a Caitiff played by David, Jasper, a Bruja anti-tribute played by Joaquin, Cora, a Shimizi played by Slavic, and Richard, a Ventrue anti-tribute played by Tillman. If you'd like to contact us, you can find us on Twitter at twin_cities_VTM or on Facebook at Twin Cities by Night. We hope you enjoy.
The sun's coming up in about 45 minutes. So what we can do is we can forward to the next day. Does that sound good to you guys?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mitch, you kind of get the sense everyone is awakening and doing their thing at the moment.
As Mitch hears everyone else shuffling around, he'll finish up. He'll get dressed back up in his dusty old clothes. He'll make his way upstairs, root around in the kitchen before he remembers that there's absolutely no need to make coffee. And then he'll step outside.
As you step outside, you see Eldrick. Are you staying inside, or were you going to go outside, or after you fed?
Yeah, once I've fed, I'll be waiting outside for everyone else because he's anxious to get this shit over and done with.
So you two see Eldrick come out, and then you see Mitch come out soon after him. As you guys are kind of all standing in this around that fountain area, like right in front of the entrance. I described as like a little fountain area. Then usually you guys do your stuff that's in front of the fountain. As you guys hear Mitch as he's the final one to leave.
You know what? On second thought, I'm going to heal myself up completely, the four dots of damage. I'm going to drain this bitch dry.
All right, so you're going to heal up the 4 and then take 4 more?
Yeah, and just, I mean...
We'll count that as the same humanity roll, obviously, because she's dead, So you guys see Eldrick when he comes out, he doesn't have the gait that he normally has. He's actually walking upright, not looking, I guess lack of a better term, looking diseased, looking like weak. He kind of looks like he's rejuvenated. But all right, go ahead. Scene's on you guys.
Well, we do have a mission ahead of us, gentlemen, and an individual to make an example of, do we not? Mr. Garrett. And his voice is definitely lighter than usual.
Let's get in our vehicles and head into town. Do what must be done.
What have you decided to do, then?
We have made arrangements to make an example of Ramon.
Eldritch makes a convincing case that instead of provoking a war between us and the Cam and the Manarchs, we just take out the Giovanni instead, since they're the weaker of the 3.
Very well.
You had me at takeout. Just point me where to go and tell me who to kill.
How are you guys going to drive about there? What's your plan of action? Like what logistically? Are you going to talk about when you get there first, or how many cars are you taking? Same situation.
I think we should talk about it before going, so that we have a line of attack before we get there. Jasper is back, so we're down a vehicle and we're down a person.
We just have the pickup right now. Did Jasper take your car?
Yes, he did.
I think we should go in just as if we were holding a meeting, ask to meet with him in private to discuss what we've come up with, and just have someone block the door while everyone else pounds the crap out of him.
Yeah. Or just turn the lights off. We imagined that Eldritch would have more than one vehicle, being the astutely rich individual he is. And we decided that it won't be the hearse that he wanted.
What are the 2 vehicles you guys are taking?
Well, we'll take the pickup and, whatever his other vehicle is, his other Royce.
All right, guys.
Mitch will take the pickup and he's going to bring his bayonet.
He's going to bring his bayonet with him. All right. Are you guys bringing anything else? Anything else with you guys?
I'll have my Lugers with me, but honestly, I don't think he doesn't believe that this is going to need any kind of like brute force. We're not going to go in there and shoot this guy up.
I'll grab a shotgun just in case.
If you need a gun, I got a freaking Tommy gun. You can have a Tommy gun.
Sure.
His old Chicago typewriter.
So Mitch could drive the Royce, and then you all guys can all be in the Rolls Royce together, or you can go in the truck with them, and someone can sit in the back, and you two can sit in the front of the truck with them.
No, we're taking the Royce because Eldridge doesn't drive in the truck.
You all right with that, Mitch?
Yeah, but he's going to drive the Royce like it's a beat up old pickup.
All right. It's definitely not the smooth ride that you get when young Jasper, you know what I mean? Your guys' prodigy is in it. So you guys start going down the same route that you went before. This time, though, I would think each in your individual ways are preparing for what you feel can be conflict. Because, mind you, none of you have had conflict as a group that you've had to resolve together. You each have, on your own ways, experimented with the dark gifts that you received from the blood of Cain. You know, you've never worked cohesively as a group to see what you were capable of. Now, each of you know and can pick up in your own ways that you were being melded into a weapon, that Vidar took a personal goal to make sure you were mentored, and now he has set you free. It's different in the fact that when you rode there, that feeling of freedom that you guys felt, but this is more of a feeling that more Mr. Hyde and Mitch have felt in World War One, and then different conflicts that they may have served in. You each, I don't know, I'm sure, are probably being withdrawn in your own ways or handling it however, but it's in the back of your head that you're heading towards conflict, albeit it being a small conflict or whatever you may think it may be. So the time seems to drag on a little bit more than when you first head there, but eventually you cross over to the border and the car in a shaky ride, by the way, down these desert roads. As you make your way further down south of Juarez, and you find yourself about a block away. Is there any role playing that you guys want to do beforehand going there, or do you guys we can cut straight to there?
Yeah, I might want a light snack. Are there any hitchhikers along the way?
You can find definitely, because it's around 8 at night. You can find some either drunk Texans or migrants who are, you know what I mean? Who it's easy to find a body. Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah, I just want a hitchhiker, someone we can throw in the back seat and then tank up off of when we get into town.
Yeah, I'll say that. You guys see kind of like a hobo who's kind of walking along with his thumb up along because the desert road that you guys travel isn't one that's often used, So to see someone out is kind of a rare opportunity. But yeah, there's one right there.
As we get up to the hobo, I'll slow the car down. I'll roll down the window. Where are you headed?
And the guy pops his head in the passenger window. He's like, I'm heading to El Paso, sir, if you'd be so kind. I got my daughter. She's ill there, and I've been traveling for work. And as he's talking, you could smell cheap rye whiskey coming off his breath and everything. I just, working and everything and trying to – and he has a kind of a cheap knapsack, that's on his back, looks made out of hemp-like material, and he just reeks of body odor and alcohol.
All right, hop in the back.
So who is someone sitting in the front? I take it someone sitting in the front.
I'm in the back.
I'll sit in the front because I don't want to sit in the back with the rest of those three.
So he opens up and he sees Cora there, and he kind of raises an eyebrow to Cora, and then he sees Coyote, and you see him hesitate for a second, but then he kind of gets in the car. Are you guys gonna have him sit at the end or sit between you two or what?
Between us.
He can sit next to me.
He's sitting between you guys. And you can tell he feels really tense. When the road hits off, there's just this odd silence. And you hear his raspy breath. And he kind of looks at you, Coyote, and he looks at your hand, and he looks up at you, and you can see the bloodshotness of his eyes and his raspy breathing. You guys can hear as he's looking up at Coyote.
I'll give him the most forced, awkward smile that I possibly can. The fakest possible tooth grin.
He just kind of smiles. He looks forward. He just looks at the road. He's trying to pray that this ride ends. You know what I mean? I'm not. You can let me out here, sir. I'm a lot closer than I thought it was.
We can't stop yet. I'll ask him if he smokes.
Yeah, yes, I smoke. Yes, I smoke. Sir, right here's good. Right here's good. You see a finger come out on the left side of your face, Eldrick, as he's like pointing past your face to like the side of the road.
Keep your hand in the back, please, sir.
I'll grab his arm and pull it down,
quick,
and then I'll put my half soggy, half smoked cigar in his mouth. Like, try this one.
And he's kind of like sitting there. He's like looking up as he has a cigar as the road peels off. You're getting closer to El Paso now. You can kind of see. He pulls the cigar out. Sir, you can drop me off right here.
I'll sort of pull the car to the side of the road.
I'll bare my fangs. I'll just,
I'll turn back to him.
Whoa,
very like, come here, son. Let an old man give you some advice.
You see his face. He's like, oh. He's like, you see his mind because he saw fangs, and he's just the whole situation starting to feel a little panicked right now.
Come close.
He like leans forward. He leans forward a little bit.
Don't be shy, boy.
I can see that you like your liquor, so let me give you a bit of a lesson. And I will just wail and nail him right in the face.
With the 3 of potency, his body snaps back. You guys can hear this crunch. And he just he slumps down between you two, Cora and Coyote.
I'll take his hand and start feeding.
Jesus
Please
Christ.
don't.
Someone pass me an arm or a leg or something.
Oh, wow. So 2 people are feeding off him. Who else is feeding off him?
Mitch will feed off of him once he gets a hold of an arm or a leg.
What are you guys taking?
Yeah. I'm taking 3 blood points to top off, and then I'm passing it to Mitch.
Mitch will take 4.
Holy shit. Oh, right. The guys, you hear his heartbeat slowing as you're feeding off him, Mitch. And eventually, I need you to roll a conscious roll, please. Difficulty 8. Oh, you motherfuckers holding on to your humanity.
Success.
All right, so you guys are, after this figure is slumped down and, he's dead between Cora and Coyote, you guys cross the border. They don't even see. I take it you guys try to hide the body, and big old Coyote could, just lean over, you know what I mean? You get over the bridge.
We'll throw him out We'll throw him out of the car.
Oh, okay. Even better. Eldrick, do you see the car stop? You see this Rolls Royce of yours be dispelled. This garbage is dispelled from your pack mates as the body drops to the ground, and you just see dust fly off as you guys look behind where the body was at.
Or something.
I'm going to eyeball my upholstery in the back seat.
Surprisingly not. There wasn't a lot of blood, just a couple blood spots, from when Mitch punched him in the face, All right, so you guys are about a block away right now from the Black Rooster.
Park the car. Mitch will actually, he'll be in his dusty clothes for this one. He'll walk to the Black Rooster. He'll try to conceal his bayonet.
What about you guys? Are you guys following him?
Yeah. I mean, we're going to go in and
slowly.
As you two follow him, you notice the crowds are starting to part a little bit. You know what I mean? As you guys walk, for some reason, these people are giving you space instinctually, which makes you even feel like one more fluid, cohesive unit. As you guys are making your way towards there, and you get to the front.
We have a 7-foot Mexican with us.
Oh, that's true too. Yeah. And you guys, who's holding the hand of this little old lady, as he's walking. As you guys make it to the front, I've already described the bar before to you guys. Are you guys going in?
Yeah, we're going to go in. And Ramon was expecting us because I had told him that we'd be coming back.
Yep. As you guys walk in, you see the same guy sitting by the door. And when he sees Cora, you see him stand up, quicker than you would think he could be able to move, holding his hand, backing off.
Have you learned your lesson?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
come here.
yes,
Give me
ma'am.
your hand.
You see him slowly puts his bandaged hand out to you.
Yeah, I'll unbandage it and repair his hands. Make him separate. And now be a good boy, will you?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. And he's looking at his hands. You see him moving his fingers, and he's has a smile on his face. As they the chick at the bar, the older lady, sees you walking in, she goes and she motions you guys to follow her.
Let's go.
All right. As you guys go behind the bar, you kind of go walking through the kind of area that I told you about before where their mattresses are. This time you're walking by the mattresses. There's no bodies in there now at this moment. You see that there's a door there, and she opens up the door, and you see this old, just shitty kind of quality desk is sitting in there. And you see Ramon. He's sitting there now. This time he's actually wearing a white suit with it's all completely white. His suits are trying to be fashionable for the day and age in a flamboyant kind of way. And you see that there's an old couch and there's a couple chairs there, and he stands up and he's like, "Please come in. My brother told me to speak to you guys. What can he told me to help you in any way that I can."
Oh, thank you very much. I think you can be of very much help. And I'll look to Coyote and expecting that he'll be closing the door.
I will close the door and crack my neck slightly.
The door's closed, and you see he kind of like looks at you guys for a second. He's like, I didn't expect you to come in such a sign of force. You see he looks a little worried.
It's a dangerous mission.
Mitchell sort of stepped forward. The force is for later tonight. We got unpleasant business to tend to.
So how can I help you?
Well, I believe Eldritch was the one who made the arrangements, so I'll let him take the lead on this.
What kind of lighting is in this room?
There's like a lamp, not like a lot of lighting.
Not a lot of lighting?
Yeah, no, there's a lamp. That's about it,
Just on his desk, or is it hanging?
It's a hanging lamp.
How high up is it?
We'll say about 8 feet.
8 feet?
Yeah.
So I'll take my cane and hold it at one very end, and I'll step up underneath it. You people, it's so bright in here. And I'll lift my cane up and shatter the bolt.
All right, let's our first combat, gentlemen. Everyone roll initiative. Oh yeah, 1 dice, and you add your wits and alertness, right, to it. Okay, dexterity plus wits. The highest one is Mitch, and then
Now we have to declare actions.
starting with the lowest. So that would be
David.
Eldrick.
Mr. Hyde will be using Obtenebration level 3 to create tentacles to attack this motherfucker.
All right, and what is required to do that?
I will spend a blood pool point and roll manipulation plus occult, difficulty 7. And then each success creates a single tentacle. Each tentacle is 6 feet long, possesses strength and dexterity rating equal to my character's obtenebration roll, which is 3. And then they attack individually. So I can attack with all of them.
Gotcha.
That makes
all
sense.
Right. So you're going to do that. And then the next one is, what are you going to do, Coyote?
I'm going to protect Cora and wait to see what happens. Like, I will stand near her and wait for any hostility towards her.
Okay. Next is, the questionable thing. You're going to see you guys start noticing that in front between you and Ramon, that there's a figure that slowly starts to like kind of oddly take shape. And it's this like visage of a naked like body of a female of like maybe 40 years of age, who has like the bottom part of her jaw has been like ripped out, and it looks like she's had like her chest ripped open in a way, like there's like a gap there, but you can't see anything in there, but you don't see blood, but you see these pure black eyes, that ring of like something that you guys have never felt or seen or witnessed before. As she's crouched down on the desk, and she goes leaping towards whoever is closest at the moment, which I believe is Mitch at the moment, right? Because Mitch, you went step forward, or?
Yeah, Mitch steps forward.
Next is Cora. What are you doing?
She'll probably try to grapple him.
Like run and tackle him and everything like that?
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. He notices that you're trying to tackle him, and he's going to try to dodge out of the way to make sure that, you can't pin him down to the ground. What are you going to do, Mitch?
Mitch is going to attempt to grapple him as well.
All right. So we got all of our actions here. He's also, he's pumping blood into he's going to pump 2 blood into his strength. All right. So you go ahead, Mitch. Go ahead. Let's do, for grappling, dexterity and brawl, difficulty 6.
Is this our first ever combat in like 3 seasons of the show? Wow.
Yeah. First ever, dude.
Excellent. That's good.
Yeah, I like it,
You need more successes than the opponent's strength.
Okay. Mitch is going to drop 2 blood into Dex. Actually, make that 3. He'll go balls to the wall on this one.
So go ahead. You spent the blood.
And
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
You need it 5. So you go up and you try to grab him, and he just kind of like pushes you off to this as he steps to the side there, like pushes you off, and you kind of like bump into the corner of the desk. As he looks and he sees Cora coming running up and tackling him, he's going to try dodging her. So how does that work with the dodge? He has to roll more successes than you, right?
If a character is battling multiple opponents in combat, that character's attack and dodge difficulties are increased by 1 per opponent.
Okay. Oh, wow. Holy shit. I didn't know that. So 1, 2, 3, So +3. So, okay, what does he need to roll the dodge?
Oh, Dex plus dodge.
Oh, yeah, Dex plus dodge. Greater than your successes, right? But he's going to have a +3 on his. He's +9. He's going to drop a willpower point. Boom.
I'm going to drop a blood point into Dex. 4 plus 2 is 6.
Oh, dude, no, he botched, man. So as I'm not even going to make you roll. He botched, man.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
So as you go, like you see Mitch comes rushing up to him to grab him, and he like shoves Mitch to the side, and Mitch like hits his, like hits on the side of the desk. But when he's standing there, like right here's is right open, and you're just like you just dive. You guys see like Cora just take him out, like boom, hit the ground. He hits, and you just hear go, oh. And so let's do we'll do strength and bashing damage, but he already has like 2 bashing damage from the botching of it.
Okay, so just strength, right?
Yeah, just strength.
Oh,
nice. 3 plus 5, divide it, so that's 2. So he needs to roll his stamina to try to see if he can get it. He doesn't have fortitude, so this motherfucker. So you sit there and you land on top of him, and you just hear him like, you feel like you even hear like a little cracking a little bit for a second, but you're still got him pinned to the ground right now. So the spirit is you see Mitch as you hit the side of the desk, you see this face. It comes right up on top of you, like right next to your face, right? Like you sit there and you hit the desk and you turn around to look, and it's like boom, right in front of you, like comes out, like almost like it's taken aback because like right when you're looking at Cora tackle, that's when the face shows up. All right, let's go ahead and it's going to do an attacking is dexterity plus brawl. Boom, 2 successes. Well, then it's just going to go ahead and it's going to attempt to like attack you by, attacking your face, which is aggravated damage.
It's just going to claw at me?
Yeah, it's going to like claw at you in a way. But like it doesn't have claws, but you know what I mean? It's going to try to like reach towards you to cause damage of a type. So that's strength, which is... Oh, wow. Yeah. So it's going to roll 3 dice because it adds 1 because of extra success. And 1 success. So do you have fortitude?
Nope.
All right. So as it comes across you, so you're sitting there, Cora tackles him, you turn around to look, and all of a sudden his face is right there, and you're like, oh shit, and it like reaches towards you with his hands, and you can feel its hands like rake across the side of your neck, almost like touching your vocal cords in a way, and its hand slides through, and you feel this burning sensation that makes you want to like scream out in pain as it just kind of comes across and comes out the other end there. All right. So next we have, so go ahead and mark 1 aggravated there, good sir. Who's next? What are you going to do there, Mr. Coyote? You see Granny just tackle that dude to the ground as he's like pinned down underneath her. He's like not getting up.
Okay, I mentioned that I would be protecting Cora, but it seems like she can take care of herself. Am I able to do something else?
Yeah, and I think to do something else, there's something about changing your action. I think it's spending the willpower, right? So,
you have to roll willpower.
Current willpower or max?
Current. Roll 4 dice, difficulty 6.
Yep.
And you got a success, so you can change it. Now, what are you trying to do?
Okay, so how's Mitch doing? He's got claws clutching around his throat.
Well, no, it's not even claws. It's like a hand. Like you can see it's kind of disturbing to you, but you see like it's just like you see how my neck is right here. Imagine if a hand just went along the side of it, and part of it's sticking out, but part of it's going in, and it just like drug through his flesh like that. And you can see like his skin like it's almost like burning away a little bit when that happened.
I will grab the wrist that is doing that, and I will squeeze as hard as I possibly can.
All right, sweet. So can you grab a Grace wrist? So go ahead, give me
of course,
yeah, give me a Dex and Brawl difficulty 6.
2 success.
So the hand goes through, and you're like, oh shit, my fucking pack leader, and you go to grab the hand that did it to stop it from happening, and you find your big paw just like that goes through it, and you're like, what the fuck? And you see like you're looking like behind Mitch's head, right? And you see the face like turn around. Now the face is looking at you. So the face went like right here, was looking at Mitch. The hand went through. You grab the hand, and then the face goes, and now is looking at you like, what the fuck? All angry, and you're like, holy shit! And you see these eyes look like the bottomless pits of hell, dude. Like this is not a good feeling at all, you know.
I want to spit the butt of my cigar at its face, like, As it looked.
You can do that. You know what I mean? It goes.
Keep anything in your mouth.
Yeah, it goes shooting through, the ghost's face. All right. So next, let's get to the tenebration.
All right, roll.
Let's do the roll. Yeah, manipulation and occult, difficulty 7.
And I'm going to spend a willpower point to get a success.
All right. So you got 1 tentacle.
I have 1 tentacle. Ooh. All right. So the 1 cancels out the 10. So I'm going to have a total of 4 tentacles.
All right. Now these 4 tentacles, you guys notice as you spit the cigar, and you're each of your own involved. You notice like the room just gets dark. I mean, you can still like see there's little light coming through from under the door. You know what I mean? But like feel this unearthly like slither, right? And you don't feel comfortable with it, Coyote, and you don't feel comfortable with it, Cora. But Mitch, like this calms you in a way, even though you don't have tenebration, you're still instinctively tied to it. You know what I mean? And you find like it's almost like a warm embrace of your mother, or like smelling your mother's perfume when you can feel these tentacles are starting to come into existence. Ramon can't see it, and you guys can't really tell the reaction.
Well, they're shadowy. I mean, they're pitch black. They're made of the abyss.
Yeah, exactly. Which that's what brings the comfort is the abyss to you there. Does it take a turn to call them and then you can use them the next turn?
It doesn't say. It just says refining and control over darkness. The kindred can create prehensile tentacles.
We'll take a turn to create them. You know what I mean? Because it's 3 seconds for a turn. They've came into existence at the moment. Go ahead.
Controlling the tentacles does not require complete concentration. Blah blah blah.
So I can do other actions and they all attack.
All right, so next turn you can do an action, and then they'll attack next turn. Does it sound good to you guys?
Okay.
So, all right, so now we're going to announce the next turns, what are going to happen next. So the first is going to be you, Mr. Hyde. We already know your tentacles are going to be doing their magic. What about you?
I'm going to be pulling out my Luger, because after I grab him, I'm going to pop some caps into him.
Nice. All right, and then next, what are you doing, Coyote?
How do you kill a wraith? I don't know this.
Yeah, no one knows, yeah.
I'm going to blindly swat at the wraith. I'm staying in character here. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed.
The wraith now is going to go ahead, and it's going to look at you right now, and it's going to delve into your mind. So we'll find out what happens next there, Mr. Coyote. Next is going to be Cora. What are you doing, Cora?
Well, Cora will be trying to sink her fangs into...
Oh, shit, dude. Cora's going straight for some of that personal blood. What generation are you, by the way, Cora?
11.
11. Oh, this might work out for you. He's going to try to get you off top of him. You know what I mean? Because he's
we have to roll strength plus brawl anyway, both of us.
Yeah.
It's an opposed
And then what are you doing, Mitch?
Yeah.
And then what are you doing, Mitch?
Mitch is going to use the tackle combat maneuver on Ramon.
Okay. Gotcha. Just spear him. He's already on the ground with Cora on top. You're just going to try to hold him down and shit like that?
He's going to just outright tackle him. Let me read it off here. The attacker rushes her opponent, tackling him to the ground. He's already on the ground.
Yeah, he's already on the ground.
The attack rolls at a +1 difficulty, and the maneuver inflicts strength +1 damage. Additionally, both combatants must roll Dex plus Athletics, difficulty 7, or suffer a knockdown. Even if the target's athletics roll succeeds, he is unbalanced, suffering a +1 difficulty to his actions for the next turn.
Do the initial attack roll. What's the initial attack roll? Dex plus what?
It's strength plus brawl.
Difficulty 4, because he's already on the ground with Cora pinned on top of him.
Okay.
1 success.
Just enough.
Oh, plus the 3. Yeah, 4 successes. Holy shit. So then what's damage? Because you're going to have +3 to damage now, too.
Damage is strength +1.
So you're going to have strength +4 and then add 3 for your potence. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes. Plus 3, 7. Gets cut in half 3. He only has 3 dice to soak. So let's go ahead and... Yeah. So he soaks 2. So you sit there and you're just like, bam! You know what I mean? You land on top of him. You could see you caused a little damage to where he's down a health level. It's just bruised and vampires, man. That's how they... You know what I mean? That's why they're magical. Yeah. I don't want you to think I'm trying
bastards.
Yeah, resilient bastards. But now, you're on top of him, boom. And he's like, what the fuck? So he's going to try to get Cora and you off top, which is almost, I'm going to say, next to impossible at this moment.
We have to make an opposed strength plus brawl roll. And whoever accumulates more successes may immobilize the other.
he's definitely going to have impactful negatives because he has 2 people on him right now. I'm just not going to let him just go straight for it. So
I'll pop a willpower for this, definitely.
So he said strength plus brawl.
3 successes.
He tries to get you off, but you're able to barely hold him down, but you hold him down right now. So it's your turn now.
Pop a blood point into strength, and I bite. Dexterity plus brawl.
All right, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, 3 successes.
So you sink your teeth in, and at that moment, you can just feel like you feel him starting to like fight you for a little bit, and you feel that he gives in to the pleasure that he feels at the moment as you slowly start draining his blood. As that happens, and let's do what's the willpower for? Because it's spirit snack. Willpower 5. It's going to change its. Yeah, I got success. It's going to attack Cora, which is
through Mitch.
Through Mitch, right? Damn it, it's going to try. That's true, right? Damn, he just threw you under the bus, Mitch. Well, let's see what happens. Right. Difficulty 5 gets 2 successes. It's going to try to roll damage, which is strength, which is only 2. No successes, man. You feel that eerie feeling again, Mitch, as his hands go into your shoulders and it goes through, but you don't feel any damage this time. You know what I mean? Like you're like, oh shit, here it comes again. But you still feel disheartened on it. All right. So then we will go to Coyote next. Coyote, you see Grandma is taking care of you kind of make out Grandma with Mitch on top is taking care of the piss knob, and you see that Spirit's trying to attack Mitch from behind.
Is it still probing my brain?
No, it was going to, but that was its action, but it rolled willpower to change its action when it saw that piss knob was in. Ramon was getting Diablerized. And by the way, you got 3 blood pool, Cora, from that.
Oh God, I don't know how to kill a wraith. I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna continue pouring furiously at it.
To attack it.
Yeah.
Right now, Eldrick, you see like there's a dog pile on top of, like, you know what I mean? And you see Cora feeding off the piss knob. The tentacles, because they do lethal damage, right? Or do they just do bashing?
Lethal damage.
Yeah. So it's not aggravated. Okay. You see the tentacles though grow and they swarm around the figure that's trying to attack Mitch. Do you know what I mean? Like it's almost like a weird sense in the fact that something of this reality is imbuing itself with something of another reality, because that's really what the abyss is, right? And you can see like they're shooting through almost like projectiles, and they're twisting themselves and they're bodying themselves within the spirit, and like then pulling themselves apart to where like parts of the spirit are like being dragged off while it's trying to stay solidified. It's almost like you're almost taking like a puddle of water and you're trying to go like this. You know what I mean? To get some of the water out, but some of the water comes back in and takes its original form. That's what's going on. Can I make an occult
roll to figure out a way to attack this thing?
Yeah. Give me an intelligence and occult difficulty 8.
Probably just going to be kill the guy, rip his fucking head off.
Yeah.
1 success.
So you kind of like, you know that the easiest way to get rid of a wraith is to kill whatever's keeping it tied to the mortal realm.
I was right. Rip the fucker's head off. 4 tentacles. Go for the head. We'll pop his head off.
Now the tentacles were causing damage to it though, to the wraith. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm just letting you know at this moment. You know,
it can keep 2 tentacles, and 2 tentacles will keep it busy, and 2 tentacles will tear the pissin knob's fucking pissing head off.
Definitely. So we'll say that the tentacles come in. And you're kind of lost in it, Cora, while you're feeding off him, but you see Mitch, like, tentacles start swarming up, and it's like one wraps around his forehead, because right now his head's like this, and Cora's on it, and you can see tentacles are starting to, like, wrap around his head, 2 of them, and you see them constricting. You're literally, Mitch, like maybe 12 inches away, you know what I mean? Like, you're looking right at this happening. You can even smell, like, the cheap, like, you can smell the cheap perfume that Cora sprays on herself to match her age. Like, you can smell in the back of her neck, and you can see these things, and you look at them up close. You look at these tentacles, and you're like almost hypnotized. Like, you almost want to fall into them when you're staring at it, because it's not pure blackness. It's something other, but that's something that's deep inside you that you sense whenever you're around Vidar too. You know what I mean? Like the sense of belonging when you see that. All right.
And just to add to the creepiness, the end of one of the tendrils wrapped around him will enter into his mouth.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like filling his throat. His throat's like welling up because it's being pushed open.
So let's do strength rolls. What's your strength right now?
My strength or its strength? Its strength is 3.
Yeah. Its strength's 3. All right.
It does
so
strength plus 1 lethal damage. So it'll be 4 dice.
So it did 3 on one, and then 2 on the other. So it can try to soak the first 3, but it can't soak the last 2. It soaks the first 3, but the last 2, you can hear, Mitch, as you're staring at it, you hear a cracking in its throat. Like you hear, you see like while it's like this, you can see it's like almost angling out more. Like it's like its head's starting to get disconnected from its spinal column a little bit, and you could hear a couple of the vertebrae have been like snapped apart a little bit. As that is not ripped off, but it's definitely like disjointed a little bit, almost like if you've ever popped your shoulder out of socket. You know, it has a little bit of that feeling right now, but it can't feel what's going on to it because Cora's latched on. All right, next round. What are you going to do, Mr.
What about the attacks on the ghost?
Oh yeah, on the ghost. Yeah, let's do those 2. Sorry, good call. Thank you. 2 successes, 2 successes, and 1 success. So let's see what it has here. Boom, 1. So you see, as you're sitting there, and you can kind of see this too, Coyote, when you're like trying to go swipe at its back, you see these tentacles come, and it blows your mind for a second because in a way it touches upon the inner gift that you have with chemistry and being able to like cause illusions. But this is different, man. This is like realness from somewhere that you don't know, you can't comprehend it. Like your mind can't comprehend, but you see these tentacles come through and start ripping this thing, and you hear this howling, screeching pain, like it's piercing your ears. You even feel like blood start coming down one of your ears just because you can't take hearing it, but it seems like no one else can hear it, you know, as you're sitting there swiping, but it looks like it's being ripped apart, and you see it look behind in a way. Its head turns unnaturally and is looking straight at you while these tentacles are starting to rip apart, but it's like it's fighting to stay composed, you know, for lack of a better term. So next next, what are you doing, Eldrick, for your next turn?
I'm gonna make sure I have ammo and my gun.
You're like, this isn't gonna last too long. I got a feeling this is all just what are you gonna do?
Put it back in my. Make sure it's in. You know, put it in my holster. Watch at these guys. It's like, man, this is a whole bunch of effort.
What are you doing, Coyote?
So how did my last round go? It was pretty unsuccessful, right?
Yeah. You're realizing you're not doing anything, but these tentacles are, though. But then you see 2 tentacles are reaching and grabbing the head of the Ramon, like seems to be yanking it in a way.
Oh, okay. I'm cool with that.
Okay.
So Grandma's okay. Ramon's getting his head popped off.
Yeah,
and
but
the
the
Wraith's
spirit's
still
it's getting ripped apart, but it's looking right at you right now.
the nearest flammable object in the room. I'll hurl at the Wraith.
There's not a flammable object currently at the moment, but you can like take shit from the desk and like try to throw it or something like that.
I'll take something from the desk and throw it. I'll just hurl like a desk lamp at the Wraith.
The Wraith is going to go ahead and it's like coming towards you, Coyote, but you see that like you just feel its eyes are getting close to you, boring down on you. Next is he's not doing anything. He's just gonna sit there and take it. Cora, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm gonna keep sucking.
All right. And Mitch, what are you doing?
Mitch will where is Cora gnawing on Ramon?
His neck.
Mitch is gonna slam his bayonet into Ramon's chest.
Oh, so you pull it out, squam, slam it. You're just going like ballistic on it. You're not really trying to aim. You're just kind of like hoping to. You just want to fuck him up, right?
He just wants to go straight through him.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and do Dex and melee difficulty fucking 3.
So that's 3 successes.
Your damage is gonna be strength +2, and then add your potence.
Do I get the +1 for it being a knife?
Oh, is there a +1 for being a knife? Yeah, then go ahead.
So that's 6.
Oh yeah, he's not coming back from that.
So that's
And
7.
You slam. You're like you're like whack into it. You know what I mean? Like into like
Is it into his heart or like?
It's not going to
body.
get steak anyway. It's not a
It
steak.
won't matter.
Yeah, it's not a steak anyway.
It's gonna take off half his blood pool if he does.
Oh, I see.
No, he's not. He's not staking his heart.
No, I
he's
wasn't
just like
aiming for the
staking.
heart.
You hear old ass Mitch just like all of a sudden be like, God damn it! He just like fucking takes his bayonet and just like fucking sinks it into like the side right below his right side of his body, which is exposed, and just slams it in. And you feel like you see his body just like this. Ramon, his body just lock up, and you see it kind of like it starts from what you can tell from the parts that aren't swallowed by abyssal tentacles or whatever, but you could feel it becoming more rigid than it was when she was feeding off of it. So, all right, Cora, let's do ourselves a little Diablo roll right here, guy. How about that?
I'll
Tell me what we need to roll here.
Strength difficulty 9. Once the vampire's body has been drained of all blood, the true struggle begins. The Diabloist player makes an extended strength roll, difficulty 9. If each success inflicts 1 automatic health level on the victim. When all the victim's health levels have been drained, the victim's essence is taken.
So you need 7 successes, right? Okay, go ahead and roll.
I'll pop a willpower.
All right.
2 successes.
2 successes. So you feel right now like as you sit there, you feel like his blood is gone, but you feel yourself being like drawn into him, and you feel like almost like you're trying to tug him and pull him into you. It's this weird metaphysical out of body experience that you're currently having right now, where you're not even aware of anything along. And it's not even like when I say out of body, I don't mean like, yo, there's a little Cora trying to pull a little Ramon into her. It's you can't explain it. It's almost instinctual, but like biological in a way, you know. Like it's just your force is trying to pull everything into you along with the blood right now. This is why it's addictive, because you can't explain to it. It's almost like asking a heroin addict, explain to me the first time you used heroin, and all they're going to say is like, well, this is good, chasing the dragon kind of thing. So it goes ahead and it looks at you, Coyote, and as you're standing like, oh shit, oh fuck, all of a sudden you see the wraith. It just like stops, and it looks. And you see this like the eyes like slowly start shutting, and then all of a sudden you see it like just like it almost becomes like someone threw like a handful of light snow. Yeah, it's like fine powdered snow. You know what I mean? Like someone just kind of like threw a little bit.
I threw the lamp at it.
No, the lamp didn't happen yet. But good call. Yeah.
He was like, yeah.
No, that's not the case. I apologize. All right. So next move is Eldrick. You see the spirit disappear, and you feel your tentacles like are yanking at it, and you hear. And we're gonna do this. And how I'm gonna do it, just so you know, Slavic, you're still gonna be able to Diablerize, but I'm just gonna let the head be ripped off for dramatic effect. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, yeah. So you hear retching. You see this Mitch after you slam the thing and you're looking. You see the head go quack and just come off. And you see the shadows just like kind of fall back towards Eldrick as you're looking. It's almost like watching a streamer in the air. and you see like the tentacle go back and you see Eldrick there just standing there menacing.
I'll have the tendrils bring his head to me. So I'll reach out with my arm and have the head laid into my palm of my hand.
Boom, and it sits there as you see it. So we are going to do, you guys... We can say the next actions, or are you going to let Cora go about her thing, or do you mind if we go to that, or is there? I don't want to assume shit. So
no, I think Eldritch is like just fine with like, yeah, I got his head. We're done.
All right.
I mean, whatever.
Mitch is fine waiting on Cora.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
All right, do your roll again, Cora.
Yeah,
and we'll just assume you got it.
Another blood point for 6 strength, plus another willpower point. And I ignored the 1, so 2 more successes.
So you're at 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
I will give you the next 3 since no one, you know what I mean? No one is interrupting at the moment, and he can't really do anything at this moment because he's in 4-4. Yeah. So let's talk about what you get. First, you lose a dot in humanity. Automatic loss of humanity right there. So you're at 3 right now. Yeah, who needs that? You don't roll. Do you roll again, or is it just automatic loss?
It's automatic. If
it's automatic loss.
The murder was, if I would have murdered him in some sort of I don't know.
That makes hold on.
Very heinously.
You bring up a point. Again. You bring up a point. So I won't make you roll again, but I'm going to make Mitch roll again. I'm going to make Eldrick roll conscience difficulty 8. Coyote, you not, because you're just fighting a wraith, throwing lamps and shit. Mitch, you drop one down. So you're down to what, 5 now? All right.
Yep.
So you're down to 4, right?
Yeah.
So you drop down to generation 10.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
And I have to roll self-control. Difficulty 10 minus my humanity. Plus difficulty I have for lunacy, so I have to roll self-control difficulty 9.
Oh, Jesus.
And what happens?
Willpower. Spend the willpower.
Hey.
Oh, Jesus. Hey. You guys see when Cora lifts her head, you kind of see like her eyes roll in the back of her head, and you get this like weird feeling around, because by the way, Diablers feel weird. People feel weird around Diablers.
Yeah, but only if you have high humanity, which I don't think anyone here has.
You kind of see her eyes roll in the back of her head, and her whole body shakes for a second, and you can tell like she's fighting the beast at this moment. You see her jaw start extending for a little bit, but then she pulls it within her, and she compartmentalizes it. So she's down to generation 10, and you have roll me. You'll get the potential to learn the first thought of 1 or 2 disciplines, depending if you roll odd or even.
5.
Oh, so necromancy. You have the potential to spend XP once the story arc is done to learn the first thought of necromancy.
Actually, that'll be useful because I might have Cora convert to the path of death and soul, and those guys want necromancy, so that'll be actually.
There you go. So,
hello, folks. Have you ever wished you could have an easy way to find gameplay videos and podcasts, or just media in general that deals with your favorite White Wolf role-playing games? Or have you ever wished you could find a forum to share gameplay that you have recorded, one which wouldn't be drowned out by random posts and discussion, so that your media could get the attention you want? Well, we have the answer for you in a Facebook group we run called White Wolf RPGs Gameplay and Media. The group is specifically ran with the sole intent of it being a one-stop shop for people to view or share media involving the games we all love. We take thorough steps to ensure the page does not become cluttered and is easy to traverse. We are currently over 1,000 members strong, and we are continuing to rapidly grow, with new media being shared every day. Stop on by. We hope to see you there. High Level Games, the industry's first choice in taking your games to the next level. We are a podcast blog and new media network at highlevelgames.ca. We have blog posts about all of your favorite games going up 5 days a week, and a podcasting network with actual plays and shows that discuss role-playing games, with more rolling out all the time. We are on iTunes, Twitch, and YouTube. Find out more information at highlevelgames.ca, a site that certainly isn't controlled by a shadowy board of directors of otherworldly origin. That's highlevelgames.ca.
Please, help. They're coming.